Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So, had a lot of questions about my collection, and so I did. I'm gonna show you guys my folder that I've collected. Now, there's a lot of backstory to this folder, and for the people that know this story, it's been a lot of work. I started with what was it, $20? I started with $20, so this folder was pretty much started with $20. I bought and sold. I went to thrift stores. I went to yard sales. My goal was to achieve the base set, and I did a little bit more than that. I actually recreated my original Pokemon folder, the 1 through 151. I am missing one card though, and I will show you guys that card. But this folder was made from $20. It was a lot of work, but let me show you guys what I've achieved. So, the first page, the most iconic page. I got the Charizard, I got the Venusaur, I got the Blastoise. We got a Shadowless Charmander here. We got the Charizard. The Charizard was a hard card for me to collect just because it was so much money. I have a first edition Shadowless Kakuna, holographic Pidgeot. You'll see a lot of first editions. I've done a lot of work. I've bought a lot of collections. And like I said, all this started with $20. So if you guys are wanting to start your collection again, you can do it. It just takes work. But first edition, Shadowless Sandshrew, holographic Nidoqueen, holographic Nidoking. I tried to get all the holographics that I could out of them, but you'll see like some Shadowless. If you want, you're gonna have to take a little bit of time, maybe pause the video and check out the cards. I'm just gonna kind of go through and kind of point out some of the cool ones, and maybe I'll tell you some stories on how I got some of these cards later on. But all right, so on this page, there's one card that is not from the original 151. And if can you tell? Now, and what I mean by the original 151 is the first three sets: Fossil, Jungle, and Base set. Which one is it? This guy right here. Now, I have this card, but I just love that card. I really enjoy that card. So it was from WotC. So I was like, you know what, we're adding it in. So I added in the Dugtrio. So Venomoth is holographic. First edition, first edition, first edition. Shadowless. I love those Shadowless cards. Oh, here's a big page. Shadowless Alakazam. There it is. Shadowless Alakazam. Alakazam was very important to me, because these cards are memories, and I remember opening up an Alakazam out of a pack. We didn't have much money growing up, and my dad went into the gas station, and I asked him if he could buy me some Pokemon cards, because Pokemon cards were everywhere back then. And he came out with a pack, and Alakazam was in it. So that's a very special card to me right there. Victory Bell holographic. So this guy's first edition, but he's not Shadowless. So all the Machamps were first edition. Golem, love Golem. He's my favorite Pokemon. All right, here's the card. Can anybody guess what it is? Onix. I don't have Onix. Out of all the collections that I bought, Onix, I have not got an Onix. Now I can buy one for like $1, but I wanted to find it wild. Like these are collections that I've bought, and put them together, and it's been so much of a journey that I was hoping to find an Onix, and there's still time. That's why this card is still waiting. But first edition Hypno, First edition Krabby, love the Krabby. Non-holographic Gengar. This Haunter is holographic though. Shadowless. Holographic Muk. Magneton over there in the corner. This is a cool page too. I really like these guys. First edition Hitmonlee. Some Shadowless. Love the Shadowless. Chansey. Kangaskhan. Got some allergies, so if you guys hear me sniffing, I apologize. Love this card. Just pops. Shadowless. Holographic. Shadowless. Holographic. Love Gyarados. That was one of my favorite cards back in the day. First edition Eevee. So I actually have, if you see that little yellow on the bottom of this one, I actually have a first edition Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, but they are non-holographic. So I just put the holographics on top. This is a cool page. I got the Ancient Mew. Dragonite. That's a big card. I had a really hard time finding that card, but I finally found that card. Holographic. Man, this is a good page. Holographic right here. Man, such amazing cards. All right, now, as I grew my collection, I also got a lot of doubles. So, all my WotC doubles, not all of them, but a lot of them, I have in here also. So you guys can kind of just look. There's a pre-release Gyarados, pre-release Seadra. Some cool cards there. I believe e-reader cards. This is not WotC. These cards are not WotC, but they are old. Some of these cards are really old, and that's why they're in here. Cool cards. Right. So that's my folder. That's not all. That's not all what $20 got me. I got some other cards too. And let me show you guys those. Let me show you some graded cards. First card. Brock's Golem, PSA 9, first edition. I love this card. There's a story to this card, and I'll tell you guys that in the future. But I love this card. Remember that non-shadowless Machamp? PSA 8. Shadowless Machamp, first edition. That's a big boy right there. That's a big card. It's a very big card. It's only an 8. But it's shadowless. That's huge. Love this card. This is a Best of Games promo from 2003. It's all holographics. It's like the reverse holographic. It's an 8, but it's so cool. Look at it shine. All those started with $20. And I'm going to say that a couple more times just because I'm proud of what I've accomplished. And this next card that I'm going to show you was a gift from my wife. So I did not pay for this card. I love this card. It's a 5.5 CGC, but it's a Shadowless Gyarados. This is probably one of my favorite cards. I love Gyarados. I used to battle with him so much when I was a kid. And to have a shadowless version, even though it's a 5.5, tell me this doesn't look amazing. Whether it's a 5.5 or a 10, this will always be in my collection. Now, there's one last thing. One last thing to show you. Now, I have a lot more, but I'm just showing you the folder and a few of my graded cards. Check this out. Let me grab it. Here it is. A Jungle Booster Pack. Unopened. Sealed. Maybe I'll get it graded. Long crimp. That's at least $200 right there. This pack. So all of this was started with $20. I'm proud of what I've accomplished with my collection. I have so many more cards that I'd love to show you guys. Maybe if you guys would like to see them. Not all of them are vintage like this, but they are here. So what do you guys think? Did I do good? If you guys want information on how I did this, leave it in the comments, and I would love to make a video explaining what I did and the journeys that it took. All right, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.